have the Garrett Propointer AT. The AT stands for all terrain, which means you can use it in dirt, yes, in water, score, even in yogurt. Oh yeah. So what's new besides the fact that it's obviously orange and not black? Well, it's waterproof. It's a big deal. The old Propointer was water resistant, meaning you could, run it underwater, but with the speaker and other aspects of it, you really didn't want to fully submerge it underwater. This is submersible up to 10 feet. I don't plan on doing a lot of water hunting, maybe like the edge of rivers or lakes, whatnot, but I just wanted this more for its other features other than it being waterproof. It does have a nice ruler here in inches and centimeters if you want to, figure out the depth of whatever it is you've dug or how far you've dug. Has a lanyard loop that I've taken off, a little metal ring. I didn't really want to use that. Nice feature here is the button that has changed. It's no longer this big floppy soft button. It's the inside is rubberized, but it's a lot more firm. It feels a lot better to press. It feels very much more sturdy, I would say, than I didn't really have a problem with the old Propointer's button, but it just felt like I was going to tear it, or it was going to, the soft rubber was going to pull out or something. But yeah. What else is new here? We've got 3 levels of sensitivity, which is very nice. It's got the ability to retune on the fly, which I'll show you that in a little bit. The light, I'm not sure if it's much brighter than the previous Propointer. Probably close to the same. Squirrel. So yeah. Comes with the same fantastic holster that came with the original. Very solid, sturdy. So yeah, operation, turning it on, quick button press, 2 beeps let you know that it's on. Turning it off, not as quick. You have to hold it till you hear that beep. No big deal. I think the old one, it was more of just a quick press would turn it off, but not a big deal. Hear the beep, turn it off. There you go. To change the sensitivity, once it's on, you press and hold for 2 beeps, and then you click it. You hear I'm currently in the highest sensitivity, 3 beeps. Once you hear that beep, you've let it set too long and you can't change it anymore, so you'd have to hold it again. Okay, hold, 2 beeps, 3, 1 vibration, 2 vibration, 3 vibration, beep, 2 beep, 3 beep. Obviously, the beeps mean beep and vibration are going on. Just the vibration means it's in silent mode, and each level of sensitivity will be vibration only, which is handy if you're out in a public place and you really don't want to draw attention to yourself by this thing beeping. And as far as the volume, I would guess it's about the same, maybe a little less loud than the original Propointer. That could very well be due to the waterproofing of the speaker port here. Who knows? I don't know. That's just my guess. What's next? Let's see. Okay, we're on. The retune. Here I have 3 pennies set up, and change the sensitivity to the highest 3. Yep, we're on 3, so we're good. Alright, so with the retune, you could be... I better take my ring off if this is going to work right. Okay. You could be in a hole, and you have maybe trash, good target, whatever, 3 good targets, who knows. And you're in the hole and you're going all around and it's just going nuts. And you're having a hard time pinpointing exactly what's going on, you just hit the button once, and it reduces that sensitivity so that you can, zone in on whatever it is you're finding a lot easier. And it'll just keep going as long as you press that button while it's going off, allowing you to get closer and closer and closer, all the way till the sensitivity is pretty much touching the target. To reset it at any point in time, you just press the button when it's nowhere near the target, and then we're back. Yeah, as I did with the last Propointer and the White's TRX, I believe, I documented the field, the detection field of each sensitivity, just because I find it interesting, not necessarily that it's super important. But here is my realistic drawing of the Propointer AT. And this initial blue line here represents level 1 of sensitivity. I've measured each one from the tip because that's the most likely point of detection for most of us who are using it. And yeah, at level 1, I was getting about half an inch with a clad quarter coming, directly at the Propointer. All of these tests were done with the exact same clad quarter and with the same orientation to the Propointer each sensitivity level and all the way around. So yeah, this is the basic shape of the detection level of sensitivity level 1. Interesting to me, maybe not to anyone else, but I would have assumed coming at the tip would be the greatest distance of that, but as you can see here, coming in at the sides, it was almost twice as long. Here, probably about an inch here, where it was just a half an inch coming directly at the tip. So yeah, next level, level 2, distance from the tip was about 1.5 inch, and you can see the detection level kind of stays right in with the curvatures of level 1, which was to be expected. And then the red line here, level 3, just over 2.1, maybe about 2.2 inches from the tip. And once again, a similar curve throughout the entire field there. So yeah, I'm very impressed yet again with the Propointer. The original Propointer was definitely my favorite. I've had a Mine Lab, I've had the White's TRX, and you just can't go wrong with the Garrett. I think the Garrett has the most solid feel out of any of them. The few issues that I did have, they've corrected here with the Propointer AT. There's no falsing. You can slam this into the ground, whatever, it's not going to go off unless there's an actual target. What else can I say? I like the fact that it's orange, I guess, for visibility. It was never really going to be a problem for me losing this because I'm very protective of the stuff I use. So I'm not likely to forget it. But it's nice. It just makes it a little more visible, especially against a green and brown background of the dirt and the grass. What else? Still feels just as solid as the original. Scraping blade is nice, about the same. What else? Battery life, I don't know yet. I haven't got a chance to really use this a ton. I just got it today, but I'll definitely get back with what I find here. My guess is with all the extra features, you're gonna have less battery life. Just a guess. I mean, I would assume that, this, based on level 3 sensitivity here, it's definitely picking things up further than the original Propointer did. So I'm guessing with that kind of extra detection power, there's going to be extra power consumption. This is all just guessing. I don't really know. It seems to make sense to me, though. So yeah, I would pick one up if you get the opportunity. I know with pre-orders and whatnot, these are kind of hard to find. From what I hear, people are looking at like May before their pre-orders are getting filled. If you keep an eye out on eBay, you can pick one up. That's where I was able to score this one from. Yeah. Goodbye.